What's up, guys? It is your boy WF Colonel, and I'm with WF Madden here. Today's video is going to be a little different. You've seen one of these before. It is one of my film room episodes. Now I'm gonna review a game that I just played that I thought was really interesting. As you can see, the score, I blocked out the guy's name because this is definitely not about getting any clout off of playing anybody. This is just good information for you guys. So it was a really interesting game. As you can see, I won 17-6. It was a very defensive game on both sides. Actually, I started off extremely bad. It was really rough offensively for me. My first drive was I threw up some BS. I threw up some BS a few times. So I'm just gonna let you know right now. I'm gonna show you guys the good, the bad, the ugly. But I really want to focus on defense with this because I was really happy with the defense that I played against a pretty hard formation to go against. It's one that you definitely will see later on in the year. A lot of high level players run this, so this will trickle down to head to head more often. Also, my D-line ate in this game. I'm not even gonna lie, my D-line got after him. But the main aspect that I play defense with early in the year is I want to play with coverage, meaning I'm relying on 3-man rushers, 4-man rushers, maybe 5-man rushers. I'm not relying on blitzers because obviously we all know the meta right now in defense is get the best man cover corners and blitz them to death, play man coverage. That you can do that at any time. It doesn't make you a better Madden player by doing that. So I'm trying to get better by actually forcing myself to play coverage instead of doing the easy way and just blitzing everybody. That's stupid to me. So without any further ado, go ahead and thumbs up this video, subscribe to your boy for more stuff like this. But I'm gonna get into the play-by-play on everything for this. And yes, it was an ugly game. Now I believe I got the ball first. Yeah, I got the ball first. First pass was to Marvin Harris for 3 yards. He played a whole lot of cover 4, which I was just trying to see if I could bomb stuff and see, just whatever. But my second play, 2nd and 7, I got intercepted. What's he in? He's still in the cover 4. I'm in single back spread. I'm trying to run a because I know he's in cover 4. I tried to run a curl flat combo with a snap on the backside. And here's his user right here. I'm thinking I could sneak in that curl. The one that's right here, just low balled out, want to sneak that one in. But nope, he lurks it off, picks it off. Now it's his ball. It's his ball with the on my 45. First play, negative 2-yard run. 2nd and 12. His first pass. He comes out in this formation. I forgot the actual name of it. This is gun. Looks like doubles close or something like that. I think my adjustment, which I really like this adjustment versus this formation, is I like to man these two guys on the left up with my corners and my nickelback. And then I'll put this guy in a purple. Then I'll use this guy the backside hook. And I'm pretty much watching the backside. And then, providing help to the front side. So he had his flat open initially, but he wants this corner right here. He wants this corner, and I know that automatically because he had that streak. When you have a streak, look for that corner on the backside. I use that. And then yeah, he's just waiting on it, trying to see what else is open because he sees me on it. Then my man Vaughn just gets to him. He had plenty of time in the pocket. He just, was his first read was bagged. He didn't have any other second read. So I played good defense. Now it's 3rd and 21. Comes out in the same. No, he comes out in the gun bunch tight end. And I had my setup for it, which I will break down initially. I will break it down when we get to a play where he just has it set. But he motions this guy over, which messes up my adjustment because now I have to user this guy, which I don't want to user this guy. And so now I'm just trying to play, play that deep third. Because if he goes that way and he has a route that's over there, then that's gonna be 6. So I see the crossing route. I try to take it away, but he has plenty of things open on the left side of the field. And he just takes his easy yardage. Got a pretty good gain on that. Now, after I see that, I'm aware he likes to motion his guys over. So the first couple of times he did it, he got me a little off guard because I wasn't really expecting that. But after seeing about 2 times, I kind of figured that's what he does. So you just prepare for it. 4th and 3, incomplete pass for him. So okay, so this is what the formation looks like initially. Here's what my initial adjustments are for this. I like to man up my corner. Actually, this is my corner in the situation. I'll man up the corner on the tight end right here, and then I'll man up this guy on the point man right here because I'm expecting vertical. So that's my first adjustment for bunch period. That's what I like to do. And then I'll leave this guy, the guy that isn't manned up, I'll leave him in a purple, or I'll man him up on a running back depending on what the opponent likes to do. Then I'll just use the front side with this guy right here looking for verticals. But I think that's the initial adjustment that I have right here. But I see the ball snapped. Okay, this was not the adjustment. I did man him up. Oh, okay, this is what I remember what I did. I manned up the guy that's in the curl flats. I manned him up on the tight end. Then I put a curl flat right here to account for that. Or I manned him up and then I just played this front side. And so he needed just a few yards, so I saw that he had the vertical right here. So I peppered the vertical route. Then I jumped down to see, to help with the tackle if he threw this little zig right here. But he ended up throwing this corner. Luckily, I was able to get over and tap it away. I could have been an easy interception, but it was 4th down. But this play was very important because I noticed he put the outside guy on a corner. People don't normally put the outside guy on a corner unless they're running like corner strike. If you don't have corner strike, you're not going to put this outside guy on the corner. So they have corner strike right here, which I recognize that. That's in my mind back right now. That's my memory. So I get the ball back. 11-yard rush by Tom Brady. He's in cover 4 again. 3-man rush. I get good protection. I'm pretty much boxed coverage wise. Take off of Tom Brady. 3rd and 1. Run by Zeke, got stuffed. 4th and 1. It was inches. So I try to get a quarterback sneak in. Got boxed. He gets the ball back again. So the game started off really bad for me. An interception and a turnover on downs. Really bad offensively for me. So his first play, he was in that same gun bunch tight end look. He motioned his guy over. So here's my user up here. What am I looking at? Actually, okay, I tried to switch my guy. Ended up getting put on the defensive tackle. So right now I'm just running. I know for a fact this is open down here, so I'm just trying to run to it. So he ends up getting sacked. And so that saved me. The sack saved me because he had a big play down the right corner. So my D-line was able to get after and save me. Sack again on this play. Just the same motion. So he has a whole bunch of crossers. This is what I noticed. When he does his motion, he has crossers. And so right now, I already saw last play, he had that deep play to the outside right. So now I'm just covering that. I'm user covering that. This guy right here, he's manned up with this guy right here. So I still have a guy on him, even though he can throw this and complete it. He still has someone on him. This guy's butt naked. I'm not worried about him right now. I'm worried about this deep crosser because that is where the yardage is going to come from on this play. He ends up getting sacked again by my D tackle. 3rd and 22. Sack again. He stays in his look, does not motion anybody. Let me see if I make the adjustment now. I have not yet made my key adjustment yet. I will talk about that in a second when I actually do. So I'm pretty much just playing the sticks, leaving pretty much the cover 3 where it's at, not really doing too much with it, because I just know he has a long way to go. If I just play, you know, good complementary, good, you know, stable defense, he's not going to pick this up. The very worst, he's going to get a pretty big game but be short of the first down. I don't know why he does not cancel this play action, but he runs right into my D end. But this play had no chance at success because for him to get this off, there's no threat right here. So he'd have to bank on him just staying right here, my guys just staying right here, and him having a good enough arm to get it over top. He has to bank on my user being completely outrun by Holt and having a good enough throw to get it to where I can't get to it. And he has to account for this safety not getting over the top. But I didn't have to worry about that because he ran to the sack. So I get the ball back, 1st and 18. So right now I'm saying, okay, I'm sick of this cover 4. Let me see if I can run against it, because the passing game, I don't want to pick up these 3-yard chunks. Let's see what I can do running the ball. So I'll run a stretch RPO. Saw what I wanted to see from my man right here. He sucked in enough. Gives me enough time, enough for him to get this RPO off for a pretty big gain. Gets the ball in his territory, which is the only thing that I want, because right now I just need points. 13-yard pass, incomplete pass, -1-yard run. 3rd and 11, 6-yard run by Zeke. Right now, what I'm thinking of, okay, do I run the stretch or do I run the dive? But I'm really just, the idea is I just want to get close enough for a field goal. I need points. I need to put him under some pressure, because if this game stays 0-0, I don't know if he has a hidden dot. I don't know. I just need to get points. I need to get some type of, you know, advantage on him. So I see he's playing the RPO. So I'm just trying to get close enough for this field goal that I end up kicking a field goal. His first pass comes out in this bunch again. Do I make the change yet? No, I do not. I still have Ramsey right there. So I notice he likes running this zig combo with the corner. Again, he has his outside wide receiver on the corner. So he takes this zig, which I went for a hit stick thinking I wouldn't be able to get to the ball. This should have been a pick 6 by Ramsey. This was a pick 6. I'm so sick after this. This should have been an easy interception, but he gets the catch for 8 yards. And then right after he gets the catch, he flips his formation, motions this guy out wide. What we got going on? Pretty much the same concept. He has his point man on the streak. Very basic concept, basic cover 3 beater. I see the vertical, I pepper it, because I'm expecting like a corner, because people normally run their corners from the point man. But he had his seam, and he runs the cover 3 beater over the top. For this, and I went for the hit stick trying to draw the ball loose, but he ends up catching it. After that, I said, no more, we're done. We're done. You will see right now what happens. Hopefully I make this adjustment on this play. Oh, I haven't yet. Well, let me see if I did. Yes, I made the adjustment. But I haven't figured out exactly what I wanted to do yet, because I still have Amos playing to the bunch side. Normally I don't flip my play. I'll just have, you know, whoever my nickel is or whoever my safety is, they play where they play, left side, right side. I don't do too many changes with that. But I'm still trying to figure this guy out. So now I know what he likes to do to the strong side, and I know what he likes to do, you know, with his bunch. So the first adjustment I do make is, okay, I still have him in the purple, but the main adjustment that I made is I put this guy in a deep half instead of his deep third. I put him in a deep half. That takes away that deep cover 3 bomb to that streak. So I start putting him in that, and I make sure I leave this guy in the curl flat to, you know, hopefully account for corner, which obviously he didn't do. But then I'm using this front side as well. So I see the crossing route. I'm not worried about it because I know I have help over here and right here, so I'm not too worried about that. And so I noticed the vertical route. That's the one I took. If he was, I won't say smart, but he had this route available to him to throw this. But let's see if he rolled out to the left, expecting, I don't know if he expected that to come open or not, but it actually did. He could have lasered that in, but he wants to throw backside across his body, and he ends up getting sacked. So 4th and 17, he kicks his 3. My first play, I get sacked. What am I trying to do? Okay, I see he's pressing these outside guys, so I'm thinking, yo, I might be able to, you know, get something deep. But on this play, I see he's still in his cover 4, so I wanted to run something to the front side, but I noticed he was usering, so I wanted him to stay on that while I throw this this dig right here, which it would have been a great dot, but I got sacked. So it's hard offensively for me. Like he's boxing me for the most part with this cover 4. Oh, they didn't show the touchdown. Okay, so pretty much the touchdown was same formation. I just put both my guys on streaks. This guy, he's on more likely on a streak anyway. No, he is on a zig on the setup, but same play, same exact play. Put this outside guy on the streak. Leave this guy on the corner. He's on the flat. I put this guy on a streak. So pretty much I just threw it to Marvin. He beat his guy like a drum deep, and this safety didn't get over to play him, so it was an easy touchdown for me. His first play, Marvin Harrison, 37 yards. Okay, do I start doing it? No, I still have not made the final adjustment to this piece. So I think I'm still having, I have a deep half right here. He's in the purple, which I think that's why he ends up throwing the corner. After this completion, I said, no more. No more. Is he? Come on. Okay, so with this one, he had his running back. He flipped his running back to the trip side, to the bunch side. He sees me playing super deep back. He ends up dumping it down low. He gets a random hurdle here, which makes me sick. And he still holds onto the ball. So he ends up kicking a field goal. So 6-10 at halftime. He gets the ball first. First pass was a 2-yard gain by him. Second play was a sack. Okay, here it is. I put Lattimore. Lattimore is my best speed / man cover corner. I put him in the nickel. And then I flip to the bunch side. That is the key adjustment. So that allows me to still keep that deep half right here. I have Lattimore in man coverage on this outside right guy in case they want to throw that corner. I have this guy, this linebacker Shazier. I have him on a purple to the outside, which will help with blanketing a corner route and still kind of play the flats. And then I have pretty much the whole entire middle of the field, and I have help on the backside with, a purple. So pretty much what I've pretty much taken everything deep away from him. He can't do anything deep. So he's looking for something deep when he only has his zig available to him. So you'll see from right now, all he throws is pretty much that zig. He has nothing open. Then I'm using the middle of the field, just making things difficult for him. I know that if he throws this ball right now, I have the ability to stay on this guy right here, or I can click on to this purple to make a play on it. He ends up getting sacked. Third down, he gets sacked again. Same exact setup. I'd made no changes. Again, he has everything underneath. He has that drag. I'm giving him that drag. He wants his big yardage plays. There's nothing here for him. Fourth down, he punts. Okay, how did this go? 6-yard rush. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 4, 4-yard rush. First down, 10-yard rush. First and goal. RPO. RPO to dive. Got a very favorable animation right here. This should have been I think he tried to go for a hit stick, but he ends up rolling off of my guy. Goes for another hit stick, just completely whiffs. I walk to the end zone. This pretty much was the last points of the game. 1 minute left in the 3rd quarter. At this point, I know he's boxed. He has nothing for me. He has nothing for me at all. First play for him, incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. Marvin Harrison for 9 yards. He does his motion stuff again. It's been a while since I've seen it. I know, he just gonna have a whole bunch of crossers. So pretty much for the most part, I didn't make any adjustments because I saw it's been a while since he had motion. So I just, reset my play and say, yo, you're gonna have to dot me. So he's just taking these underneath throws, which I'm completely cool with. 3rd and 1, he hits Kittle for 4 yards. Okay, now his offense is pretty stagnant of what it was. So he goes back. He doesn't motion his guy to the crosser formation. So I'm still able to do my Lattimore right here, play into the field, and same setups. More than likely, he took the zig or a drag underneath. Again, I'm taking everything deep. He has nothing for. If he wants to throw this, he's gonna have to fit it in the window. It has to be a good throw, and he has to fit it in the window. It's there for him. But what I did with my user is, I played the crossing route initially to show him that I'm on it, and I ran him into this purple, and then I tried to swoop over, play deep with what I can. He took the zig or the drag. Take these 4 yards all day long. Take them all day long. You got to score, at this point, you had to score 11 points. Go ahead. Go ahead, take that. Same thing. Same setup. Takes the drag again. Easy stop. I think I put hard flats instead of purples. I think I put a hard flat because I just wanted to deal with these zigs. Because at this point, I figured out what he was doing. So I just wanted to limit yardage as much as possible and just make a tackle. Get the clock to run. And that's exactly what happened. Ran him to the 4th down. To the 4th quarter. 2nd and 3rd. Steve Young got sacked for a 7-yard loss. Motion this guy over again. Now my defense is all messed up because Lattimore, he was manned up on this guy right here, and so I'm just trying to account for that. Just trying to account for And I had the purple over here, so I'm cool. I know I have a purple and I have a deep half, so I'm okay on the right side. So with my guy, I'm just trying to make sure there's no super flood concept that's just gonna mess with what I'm doing. So I see this crosser right here, so I initially take him, and then I run him, and then I see, okay, he has that post coming across the middle, so I just bail immediately and take that post, and that's just too much action, not enough time. He has plenty of time in the pocket, but he has too much action going on. My user's doing a good enough job that he can't get the ball off. 3rd and 10, 16-yard pass to Jay Rice. Stagnant on defense, no motion. So I could just set up as normal. But now what he's doing is he ran that drag, and then I saw he had that post on the backside. If you see what my user is, I peel off to kind of take that post, and he stays and throws that drag. And I had that purple on the outside, so So that was an easy completion for him. I was hoping my guys would have got home, but they didn't. Good dot by him. Get some good yardage after the catch. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. No, that was a completion. 3rd and 10. 4-yard gain, 3-yard gain. Pretty much, you're just taking these underneath throws. 3rd and 3. Stagnant on defense again. I do my traditional setup. Outside half. Man up the outside guy. Purple this guy. Let me see if I put him in a hard flat. Nope. Everyone stayed in the purple. Then I put a QB spy right here to kind of delay the crosser a little bit, in which that was successful. And what I wanted him to do. And so he really could just wait and throw that crosser. He could have thrown that crosser easily, which he should have went to, but he wanted to throw the deep bomb, which, if you remember, I already have Lattimore manned up on him. Even though that's Torrey Holt, he has a manned up guy on him, and he has to beat the safety. So there's just a crowd of people right here. And my backside corner was close enough that I could click on him and make a play. Should have been an interception, but who knows? Oh well, it was what it was, you know. 4th and 3, incomplete pass. He goes to this set right here, which I already have defense for it. I'm gonna go into more detail. I like this defense, especially, it depends on what guys you have on the field too. If you have really good cover corners, if you really have another corner that you can go to, which I don't, put corners at safety if you really are up against this type of offense. But what I like to do, man up this guy on the tight end, 85. Man up this guy on that 3rd wide receiver, the guy that's closest to the offensive line. Man that guy up. Put that guy in a purple, and then you use this guy. You're pretty much looking for anything vertical. And then you also can seam flat this guy right here. So let me just go back into it. What does he run? He runs a drag by the tight end, crossing route. Which was boxed. Great coverage by the crosser. And so he tries to throw up the seam, which he can't really get. If he threw it quicker, he could have got that seam throw off. If he threw it right now, he could have that seam throw. But he waited. I was expecting like a post coming through. That's why I kind of chilled, you know. But he throws it so late. I just knock it down. Turnover on downs. You know, right after turnover on downs, I run with Zeke. Fumbled right back to him. So it's 2 minutes left in the game, really. He's down by 11. First play, he tries to force it. He runs pretty much the same formation flipped. But, you know, I just, you know, stay in my cover 3. I don't really make too many adjustments. I flip my play and I put the nickel back in a seam flat. So now I just know, okay, work here, and push him to my other coverage. And then you can lurk this seam right here. And that's exactly what happened. If he threw this on time, he could have got this off. I stayed a little too long. I was able to get that easy user lurk by Shazier. And that pretty much iced the game out, you know. Got a good return. At this point, I just start kneeling the ball out. On 4th down, I punt. But he let the clock run. He knows the game's pretty much over. The only reason I'm showing this punt is because it was so crispy. It was so crispy. This punt was so crispy. He caught the ball. I guess the game registered him catching the ball and stepping in his own end zone. So it gave me a safety. So I just wanted to shout that out, you know. So pretty much we just knew the game out from there. So this game was very satisfying for me from a defensive perspective. I know it was very boring on offense. You didn't get to see the one, you know, light 'em up touchdown that I really threw. So, but it is what it is. But you know, it was a really good game defensively for me. I was really proud of my performance, and you know, that's what it's all about. Just, you know, trying to learn the game from a coverage standpoint, because blitzing can only get you so far, and it's better to actually learn what adjustments you need to make on defense coverage wise than just blitzing every down and just playing the game that way. So, you know, this was hopefully this, you know, helped somebody out in some way, shape, or form. If you liked it, go ahead, thumbs up your boy. If you really liked it, go ahead, subscribe to your boy, because you know I'm really needing some more subscribers. I appreciate everyone that watched my video, but you know your boy trying to grow a little bit. So if you really liked it, go ahead and subscribe to your boy. But hopefully y'all got something good out of this. It's your boy WF. I'm out.